This video is going viral worldwide. A massive explosion appears near a critical bridge. Social media claims the Crimean Bridge has collapsed. Fear spreads fast. Confusion spreads even faster. But what is real? What is exaggerated? And what is still unconfirmed? Stay with us, because the truth is more complex than the headlines. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are covering a breaking story that has captured global attention. Within hours, a dramatic explosion video began circulating across social media platforms. Many posts claimed that the Crimean Bridge had collapsed completely. The footage showed flames, thick smoke, and visible damage. This immediately triggered shock speculation and emotional reactions around the world. However, during conflict situations, viral videos often spread faster than verified information. This creates confusion, fear, and misinformation. This section sets the foundation for understanding what is being claimed. It also explains what is confirmed and what remains uncertain. The Crimean Bridge is not an ordinary structure. It is highly symbolic and strategically important. Any dramatic footage linked to it quickly becomes headline news. Viewers must understand that early reports are often incomplete. They can also be misleading, especially when videos are shared without context, timestamps, or official confirmation. Many accounts reposted the same clip with bold captions. These captions claim total collapse, even though no authority confirmed it. Our responsibility is to separate emotion from facts. In this video, we will examine the viral footage carefully. We will explain why people believe the bridge collapsed. We will analyze expert opinions and official responses. Our goal is clarity, not exaggeration. By the end, you will understand what actually happened. You will also know why the video exploded online and what it may mean going forward. Stay with us as we break everything down step by step using logic and verified information only. The viral video that sparked these claims first appeared on multiple social media platforms. Breaking news content spreads extremely fast in such environments. The clip shows a powerful explosion followed by heavy smoke near the bridge structure. Vehicles appear to stop suddenly and the scene looks chaotic. Within minutes, captions began stating that the Crimean Bridge had collapsed entirely. However, the original source of the footage remains unclear. This immediately raises questions about accuracy and reliability. Many war-related videos are reposted repeatedly without verification. Some versions are cropped, zoomed, or slowed down. These edits increase dramatic impact but reduce factual clarity. Experts quickly pointed out that a visible explosion does not automatically indicate total structural failure. Modern bridges are designed with segmented engineering. This allows them to absorb damage without collapsing fully. Early satellite imagery and traffic data did not confirm a complete collapse. Instead, they suggested disruption or localized damage. The confusion was intensified by anonymous accounts presenting speculation as fact. These accounts often gain rapid attention during breaking events. Audiences search for immediate answers and certainty. This section highlights why viral footage must be treated with caution. Especially during active conflicts, information warfare plays a major role. Understanding how this video spread helps explain why millions believed the bridge had collapsed before any official verification was available. To understand the global reaction, it is essential to understand the importance of the Crimean Bridge. This bridge connects Crimea with mainland Russia. It plays a major role in civilian travel, trade, and military logistics. It carries road traffic and rail lines. This makes it one of the most strategically valuable structures in the region. Any reported damage immediately raises concerns. These include supply disruptions, evacuations, and operational challenges. This is why even unverified footage becomes worldwide news. In previous incidents involving the bridge, even partial damage caused major delays. Emergency repairs were launched quickly. Security measures were tightened significantly. The bridge represents more than infrastructure. It carries political and symbolic meaning. Because of this, it is a powerful target in both physical and information warfare. Claims of collapse spread rapidly because the idea alone suggests a turning point. Audiences react emotionally before facts are confirmed. This section explains that the reaction was not only about the video. It was also about what the bridge represents psychologically and strategically. Understanding this context explains why fear, speculation, and dramatic headlines dominated social media. Rational analysis was temporarily overshadowed by emotion and uncertainty across global platforms. After the video went viral, analysts and open-source intelligence observers began examining it closely. The footage was reviewed frame by frame. Structural experts noted that while the explosion appeared significant, there was no clear evidence of a full collapse. No large bridge span was seen falling into the water. No continuous structural separation was visible. Traffic monitoring systems showed disruption, but not permanent loss of connectivity. This suggests damage rather than destruction. Analysts emphasize that smoke, fire, and darkness can exaggerate visual impact. Wartime videos often lack aftermath footage, which is critical for assessment. This section explains how professional analysis differs from emotional interpretation. Experts rely on satellite imagery engineering principles and follow-up visuals. They do not rely on a single dramatic clip. While the footage confirms an incident, it does not confirm total collapse. This distinction is extremely important. Public perception often moves faster than evidence. Social media rewards speed and shock, not accuracy. As a result, expert voices are often drowned out. Understanding how analysts evaluate such events helps viewers avoid jumping to conclusions based on incomplete information. Official responses also played a major role in shaping public understanding. In the early hours, authorities did not immediately confirm a collapse. Statements focused on investigations and safety assessments. This lack of instant confirmation allowed speculation to continue spreading. During this period, social media filled the information gap. Some posts exaggerated damage, while others denied any incident at all. This created a polarized information environment. Governments often delay detailed statements during security incidents. This is done to verify facts and avoid panic. However, silence can unintentionally fuel rumors. This section explains how official communication timing impacts viral narratives. When people do not receive clear updates, they turn to unofficial sources. These sources prioritize engagement rather than accuracy. Understanding this dynamic explains why the collapse claim dominated early conversations despite limited evidence. Official responses played a critical role in shaping how the situation was understood. In the early hours after the video went viral, authorities did not confirm a complete collapse. Initial statements focused on safety checks, traffic management, and technical inspections. This lack of immediate confirmation created an information gap. Social media quickly filled that gap with speculation. Some users exaggerated the damage. Others denied that any incident happened at all. This created confusion and polarized opinions online. Governments often delay detailed statements during sensitive incidents. This is done to verify facts and prevent panic. However, delayed communication can unintentionally fuel rumors. This section explains how silence allows unverified narratives to dominate public discussion. When people do not receive clear updates, they rely on unofficial sources. These sources prioritize engagement over accuracy. Dramatic claims spread faster than cautious assessments. As a result, the collapse narrative gained momentum even without evidence. Understanding this dynamic is essential in the digital age. Official confirmation takes time. Viral misinformation takes seconds. This imbalance shapes public perception during breaking events. Viewers should recognize that absence of confirmation does not equal confirmation of disaster. Responsible analysis requires patience and critical thinking. Waiting for verified updates helps prevent fear-driven conclusions and reduces the impact of misleading content shared during fast-moving news situations. Another major reason this video exploded online is the behavior of social media algorithms. Platforms prioritize content that triggers strong emotional reactions. Explosions, fear, and uncertainty perform extremely well. A video involving critical infrastructure amplifies that effect. When viewers comment, share, or react, the algorithm boosts visibility automatically. This creates a feedback loop. More exposure leads to more belief. More belief leads to more sharing. This section explains how viral mechanics work against accuracy. Once a dramatic narrative gains momentum, correcting it becomes difficult. Even factual updates struggle to reach the same audience. Algorithms reward speed, shock, and engagement, not verification. This means misleading claims often travel farther than corrections. Many viewers saw the explosion clip repeatedly. Repetition reinforced the belief that collapse was confirmed. Psychological studies show that repeated exposure increases perceived truth. This makes viral misinformation especially powerful. Understanding this process helps viewers consume news responsibly. Not every trending video reflects reality. Algorithms do not evaluate truth. They evaluate attention. This section highlights why critical thinking matters more than ever. Pausing before sharing, questioning dramatic claims, and seeking verified sources can slow misinformation. Awareness of algorithm-driven amplification protects audiences from manipulation and panic during breaking geopolitical events. Historical context also shaped how audiences reacted to the video. The Crimean Bridge has been targeted in the past. Previous incidents created a reference point in public memory. When viewers saw new explosion footage, they immediately connected it to earlier attacks. This made collapse claims feel believable. Memory bias plays a powerful role during breaking news. People assume repetition when history exists. This section explains how past events influence present perception. Even partial damage in earlier incidents caused major disruptions. Repairs, traffic delays, and security responses were widely reported. Those memories resurfaced instantly. As a result, many viewers believed the worst before evidence appeared. This psychological effect is common during conflict reporting. Familiar narratives feel true even without confirmation. Social media reinforces this bias by resurfacing old images and comparisons. Some posts even reused older footage without clarification. This further confused audiences. Understanding historical bias helps explain why emotions escalated so quickly. Viewers were reacting not only to the video, they were reacting to remembered fear and uncertainty. Recognizing this pattern helps audiences separate present facts from past experiences. Awareness reduces emotional overreaction. It encourages viewers to wait for confirmation rather than assuming outcomes based on previous events. International media coverage also intensified the situation. Different outlets used different framing styles. Some used cautious language emphasizing unverified claims. Others highlighted social media reactions and dramatic visuals. Headlines varied widely across regions. This inconsistency confused audiences. Many viewers read only headlines without full context. This section explains how selective framing impacts understanding. Media competition rewards speed and exclusivity. In fast-moving stories, clarity often suffers. Some reports focused on shock value rather than confirmation. Others avoided strong claims entirely. This created mixed signals. Viewers struggled to determine what was factual. Responsible journalism requires balance, especially during conflict. Words like collapse, destruction, and catastrophe carry weight. When used without confirmation, they amplify fear. This section highlights the importance of careful wording. Accurate reporting should distinguish between claims footage and verified outcomes. Media literacy helps audiences navigate conflicting narratives. Comparing multiple sources reduces misunderstanding. Understanding framing techniques empowers viewers to interpret news critically rather than emotionally. During viral moments, restraint matters more than urgency. Accuracy builds trust. Sensationalism erodes it. This lesson applies to both media producers and consumers in the digital information environment. As more verified information emerged, the situation became clearer. Evidence suggested damage and disruption rather than total collapse. Traffic updates indicated controlled movement rather than permanent closure. Repair assessments pointed to localized impact. This section explains how facts slowly replace speculation. However, first impressions are powerful. Many viewers formed opinions early. Later corrections received less attention. This is known as the misinformation persistence effect. Once belief is established, it is difficult to reverse. This is why early reporting matters so much. Accurate framing at the beginning can prevent long-term misunderstanding. This section emphasizes the value of patience. Waiting for confirmation produces better understanding. Rushed conclusions create lasting confusion. Viewers should recognize that breaking news evolves. Initial reports are rarely complete. Responsible consumption means updating beliefs as new information appears. This mindset protects against emotional manipulation. It also reduces unnecessary fear. Understanding how narratives shift over time helps audiences stay informed rather than misled. Facts may move slowly, but they remain essential. Viral speed should never replace verification. Learning from this incident can improve how we respond to future breaking news events. In conclusion, this viral incident demonstrates how quickly misinformation can spread. A dramatic explosion video combined with strategic importance created a perfect storm. Claims moved faster than confirmation. Emotion moved faster than evidence. Social media amplified uncertainty. Algorithms rewarded shock. Historical memory influenced belief. Media framing shaped perception. Together, these factors produce global confusion. This section reminds viewers to pause before reacting. Not every viral claim reflects reality. Context, verification, and patience are essential. Understanding how misinformation spreads empowers audiences. It reduces fear-driven reactions. It strengthens critical thinking. The Crimean Bridge video serves as a case study. It shows how modern information warfare operates. Visuals influence emotions. Speed overrides accuracy. Responsibility falls on both creators and consumers. Viewers should question sources, analyze wording, and seek confirmation. This approach builds resilience against manipulation. Staying informed requires effort. It requires skepticism without denial. Awareness without panic. By learning from this event, audiences can navigate future crises more effectively. Truth may arrive slowly, but it matters more than instant reactions. Staying calm, informed, and critical is the strongest defense in the digital news age. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel for clear factual analysis. Share this video to help others understand the truth behind viral claims.